Hey, what's up, fuckers? It's been a little while, but I wanted to. Now, first of all, I didn't feel like it, so that's the main reason I haven't done a video in a while. Uh, Second reason is I was kind of waiting for shit to calm down a little bit, because for quite a while it's just been nothing but politics and COVID shit. And that was really it. Still, it's the vast majority of it. But I was able to scroll around a little bit, some of the news sites, and find some like minor headlines that are about other stuff. So I'm gonna avoid the politics and health stories as much as possible. It's rough. It ain't easy. It's just why I haven't been doing this for a while. So we are gonna jump right in and see what the fuck CNN's got on there. And yeah, man, I had to scroll a lot. Probably about halfway down the site or their page, whatever the fuck. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, first one I saw. Okay, kind of sad, but I think they blow a lot of this stuff kind of out of proportion, make it seem a little more sensational. But David Prowse, the original Darth Vader, has passed away. Now we all know that James Earl Jones did the voice, but it was the guy in the suit. And he was 85, so I don't understand. Yes, it's a sad thing, but it seems like so many people these days are shocked when someone in their mid 80s to 90s passes away. Old people, you pass away, your body wears out, you're done. You had a good run, and yeah, it's always sad for the family, but it shouldn't be like it's a big what happened, oh my gosh. Circle of life shit. Go watch The Lion King. They got a song about it. So if I seem cold and uncaring, I'm not. I think it gets blown out of proportion. Again, sad for the families. People that never met them getting overly sad about celebrities passing away. I don't understand that one. I'm so sad that so and so died at the age of 90. Well, did you know him? Well, no, but I saw him in a movie once. Alright, well, I think your overabundance of grief is a little bit misplaced. But that's just me. Maybe I'm a dick. I don't know. So I'm going to skip that one. Now, you know what? Fuck it. I want to make it funnier. It's not. It's not a funny thing. But this is NASCAR crew member and wife die in crash. Was he driving the car as a crew member? I don't think he was supposed to be driving, and why was his wife with him? They're not real clear on this stuff, and that's the parts that make it funny to me, because literally it gives as little information as possible. I know they want me to click on the story and find out what happened, but I don't want to, and I refuse. I don't click on the stories. I just read the little blurbs and make up my own version in my head, and it's funnier that way. Like this one. Egypt showcases discovery of 2,500-year-old coffins. I didn't say that there was any mummies in them, just coffins. Like, they dug up the coffin maker's workshop. And how do they, are they fancy ones? That's like, it says coffin on the side of it in hieroglyphics or some shit? Or are they just assuming, maybe they were, I don't know, hope chests that just happened to be big enough to put people in? Because I don't think they had closets back then. You know, that's why you have, you know, like wardrobes and stuff like that. The big, you know, chests that you put in, or the big cabinet that you hang stuff in for clothes, and dressers. They got dressers. Dressers exist. That's a thing. So I don't. Maybe they didn't have closets back then, and they just used these, you know, coffins as you know, put all their clothes in or whatever. I don't know what the fuck they wore back then. So that makes me chuckle a little bit. Just the coffins, nothing in them. Well, there might have been. I don't know. Doesn't say. On to the next thing. Great job, CNN. Was Chopin gay? The awkward question in one of the EU's worst countries for LGBTQ rights. Who gives a shit? Jesus Christ. Even if he was alive, if he wasn't dead, even if he wasn't dead now, why the fuck does that matter? God damn it. People get so hung up with what defines them as a fucking person. Is that the only thing that Chopin was fucking known for? Or was he known as being like one of the, you know, a top composer, classical music? I like his music. I like Chopin. Mozart gets a little dark. Never been a huge Beethoven fan. You know, you gotta love the Fifth Symphony. But I don't know. It's just like, you know, musicians today, you get, you know, the one-hit wonders. You know, you're not always gonna like every song from every composer or songwriter or whatever. Do I care if he was gay? No, dude died in what? When the fuck did he die? 18 something. 1850, 1849, somewhere in there. It was before the fucking Civil War. So who gives a shit if he was gay 150, 170 fucking years ago? No one cares. Well, they shouldn't care. Was he good at what he did? Was he, you know, was he a dick, or was he a good person? That should be all that really matters. That's what I try to that's mostly what I judge people by. You know, I don't care if you're black, white, purple, green, gay, straight, part of each. I don't fucking care. If you're an asshole, we're probably not going to get along. If I think you're a dick, I probably won't hang out with you. That's it. I don't care what you do. Just, I'm going to go do my thing. You do your thing, I'll go do my thing. I don't care about your race or religion or sexual preference. I care whether or not I think you're an asshole or pain in the ass or boring as fuck to talk to. I don't want to hear about your stamp collection. I'm glad you're passionate about it, and if you can talk passionately about it, I will listen. But if you're gonna drone on in a fucking monotone about the history of stamps and shit like that, I'm probably gonna take a nap, or I'm just gonna let you know I'm gonna go over there now because this is a boring story. So that's it. That's what it should come down to. You know, that's it. It was Martin Luther King. You know, wanted to live in a world where his children were judged based on the content of their character rather than the color of their skin. Yeah. Oh, hey, you could catch a lunar eclipse during the full beaver moon. It says this weekend, but I think that's Monday. I don't know. I don't really look stuff up. Well, stuff I don't actually give a shit about. I don't really care. What the fuck is a beaver moon? And why did this just refresh on me? God damn it. I was at a specific spot. Where was I? Oh, here we go. Hey, A new species of gelatinous animal discovered. That says animal. I don't know if that means fish or fish animals. Like jellyfish, is it considered an animal? But there's a new species of gelatinous animal discovered. I'm tempted to click on that because that sounds funny. But if it's going to be another stupid fucking jellyfish, fuck you, jellyfish. I don't care. This one here. Oh, this actress just hit her 2020 health goal a month early. Did she set a specific date, or was it just like, hey, by the end of the year, I would like to do this? Is that really, a month early? Did she have a deadline? Was she kind of, if she didn't hit her goal on the specific day, was, I don't know, her head gonna explode or some shit like that? That just seems dumb. A dumb way to phrase it. Good for you for reaching your goals, but whoever wrote this little blurb is a fucking idiot. I like this one though. I like this one. It says Penguin storm Soldier Field in Chicago, and it shows a bunch of, well, it shows 4, and then it shows just 1. How the fuck did penguins get to Chicago? I mean, did they escape from the zoo and this is where they decided to go to? I've seen Madagascar. I thought they'd be like stealing a ship and, something. They're just walling around. I mean, penguins are cool, but how the fuck did they get to Chicago, and who let them out to storm Soldier Field? If you're going to use penguins for an assault, and it shows you can see the stadium, the seats behind them are completely empty, so it's not like they took over or killed a bunch of people. It just shows them waddling out in the grass. So it's cute, but I don't know if that's really storming anything. And it doesn't say where the fuck they came from. How did they get there? I mean, did they like parachute drop in or something like that? Like tiny little penguin parachutes? That'd be kind of funny. I'd rather see that. Anyway, another idyllic Italian village selling $1 houses. Another. That would imply that this isn't the first time this has happened. Now, is it, I don't know, like the edge of a cliff and there's been a lot of earthquakes and some of them already fell into the gaping hole in the planet? Or are they too close to a breached nuclear reactor? I don't know what the hell's going on. Again, tempted to click on it, not gonna. And I would imagine that the shipping on that would just be outrageous. And how the fuck do you gotta like reassemble it, or do they like ship it to you whole, or do you have to like actually go there and live in your $1 house where it's at? I'm tempted to click and find out, or see if I can contact somebody, ask about shipping on their $1 Italian village houses. Tried to get Amazon to give me free shipping on a baby elephant. This was, God, man, 10 years ago, at least. My son asked me for money to get a Lego set, and I told him that I needed to. He said, no, I need my money. He's like, what do you need it for? I said, in case I want to buy an elephant. I thought that would just, be outrageous enough that it would, pop a fuse or something and derail the particular conversation. But, no, he insisted he can't buy an elephant. And I found a fucking baby elephant through Amazon from the, I think it was the Kuwaiti Zoo, was selling a baby elephant for 35 grand. And at the time, that was when Amazon had free shipping on orders over $50, I think it was. So I tried to get in touch with them. I sent them an email saying, hey, I found this baby elephant on your site. Since it's over $50, do I get free shipping from Kuwait? No one got back to me. But then I did get in touch. It's like, shit, can I even have an elephant at my house? So I sent an email to to the city hall, the city I live in, and they never told me no. First, they said I had to talk to it took them about a week to get back with me. I think primarily because I told them in the email that I planned on training it to take my kids to and from school. I mean, how cool would that be? Ride up on a fucking elephant to school. You know, they were in, I think my son was in kindergarten at the time. So my stepdaughter would have been fourth grade, fifth grade, somewhere in there. That would have been pretty cool, you know, ride an elephant to school in Oregon. Don't see that very often. I don't know, you know, I think they got a lot of elephants in India. Maybe they ride them to and from school. I don't really know. I don't know a lot about India. But yeah, it would have been funny. They never got back to me. At first they said, oh, you'll have to talk to zoning. Took them like a week or two to respond and say it sounds like a zoning issue. Let's see. I tried to find, you know, on this shit, I try to find at least 3. I usually take, like, just search today's news and take the top 3. It's usually CNN, Fox, and then either NBC or USA Today or... See, I mean, the third one always tends to flip-flop around as to what's in the top 3 results. But CNN and Fox are almost always in there. CNN, I don't really like their news. It's all very slanted. And I don't like that kind of news. Whether it's slanted, you know, in the way that I agree with more or further away from my, I guess, ideals or whatever the fuck you want to call them, my values. They tend to be a lot more left-leaning. I tend to be a little more right-leaning. But I don't want any kind of leaning from my news. Just tell me what's going on and keep your fucking opinions to yourself. That's your job. Just report on what's happening, and then I'll make up my own goddamn mind. But I had a really hard time trying to find a third because it's just, it's all COVID and politics. That's it on NBC and USA, so I'm going to skip those. And we'll just do a little bit on Fox because they got their little features and faces, little mini blurbs that probably my favorite part of the news. Because, you know, super short, there's a little picture and then a very super duperty short little blurb about it. A lot of shit's capitalized, you know, because they want you to click on it. Again, not gonna, fuck you, I won't click. But I like reading the little blurbs. They're funny. Like the first one says, "Racer survives fiery wreck." The wreck is all caps. That's kind of how they build the cars. Especially, you know, race cars are kind of designed to protect the driver. So, all right. Good. The car did its job. Way to go, car designers. And this one, Christmas tree trend is booming in 2020. Really? I remember having a Christmas tree when we lived in Wisconsin, and we moved to Oregon in '76. I don't remember ever not having a Christmas tree except for one year at my house. Kids wouldn't get off their asses. Kept putting off. Oh, I don't want to go get a tree. It's like, come on, family time. We're going to get a tree. It's like, I don't want to. Let's do it tomorrow. And I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off until like a fucking week before Christmas, and then all the places were closed that we normally go to. I was like, all right, you little shits. Guess what? I'm wrapping lights around a fucking lazy boy. Boom, Christmas chair. Fortunately, I thought that was funny. Anyway, how is that a trend? That's a trend that's been going on for 100 years. 200? I don't know how long Christmas trees have been around. But I don't remember, other than the one time, and I blame my children for that, not having a Christmas tree. And I'm 51. So I've had 50 Christmas trees. I don't see how that's a current trend. That's stupid. People are idiots. And this one, I love this one. I kind of want to click on it. I'm tempted because it says these 6 cities will pay you to move. Now, it doesn't say move there or move away. Like, hey, here's $500. Get the fuck out of here. We don't like you. Or we really want more people. We'll give you, $100 if you move here. And some coupons for the frozen yogurt place. I don't know. Again, not going to click on it. But there's apparently 6 cities that will pay you to move. I don't even know if it just means, quit sitting in one place, move around a little bit. We'll give you $10 if you just walk back and forth up and down your hallway for an hour. Or just move to the left because, I don't know, maybe the city's tilting and they need to shift the weight back over to balance it. I don't know. Not going to click. Not going to click. Yeah, this one, there's not even enough to make fun of. It just says, it's about hope. What the fuck are they talking about? I don't know. Oh, and then Prairie Star tells all. So it's Nellie from Little House on the Prairie. I don't want to, does she tell all about the film or just all in general, like whether she laces her shoes left over right or right over left? Obviously left over right is the proper way to do it. If you don't lace your shoes up that way, you should be bonked on the head with a rubber mallet. It's just so much, it's just nonsense. New Jersey Christmas house selling for millions. Alright. That seems very specialized. That seems like it would be really cool like 1 month out of the year. Great news for chocolate lovers? That's a question. I don't know if it is or not. A lot of these, they give you so little information. I love it. Oh, Hurley, 55, wows in latest bikini pic. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't see why that's a news item. Although I'm a little more interested in that than I am in Cher's top secret mission reveal. First of all, who the hell's giving Cher a top secret mission? And if it's revealed, how can it be top secret? It can't. It just can't. It's not. So I don't care. Anyway, that's really about it. Oh. Some guy filed a lawsuit, apparently, saying that Tecate beer masquerading as Mexican, but it's made in Holland by Heineken. Could be they just bought out the name. I don't know. But that's a weird thing to file a lawsuit about. Hey, my beer with a Spanish name is made in a non-Spanish country. I'm gonna sue. Fucking idiots. Jesus Christ. Alright, there's not a whole hell of a lot here. So, I'm gonna go play some video games. Take the dog out. Yeah, she's out cold. Dog's out cold. That glob of darkness right there, that's the dog. She's on her little dog bed. I don't think she's moved this entire time. I didn't even realize it was her. Anyway, I guess have a good Sunday or something. Fuck, I don't know. Do what you want. And enjoy doing it. And I guess I'll see you next time. Hopefully the next one will be funnier. This one kind of sucked. Sorry.